Welcome to MyPresidentTrump.us. My name is Tim Anderson. Your name is?
Jonathan Onestad.
Jonathan, you were attacked by Antifa at the Minnesota State Capitol.
Yes.
One of the attackers was Tim Kaine's, the potential, thank God, not the U.S. Vice President's, but Tim Kaine's son. Tell us about that.
Yeah, his name was Woody Kane, and he was one of the attackers on March for Trump event. And he viciously attacked not only me but a couple policemen, and he ended up with a hand slap, basically a disorderly conduct. And so now we're launching a civil lawsuit against the 8 perpetrators, and there are 11 of us that are plaintiffs.
What was Tim Kaine's son doing in Minnesota?
He lives here. Tim Kaine is from here. Tim Kaine is originally from St. Paul. He was born and raised in St. Paul. Our Senator Tim Kaine, who was, yes, Hillary Clinton's vice presidential candidate. And now Tim Kaine's son goes to, they both went to, I think it was Augsburg or somewhere. So he came back and went to his dad's school. That's why he was living here. And he's one of the ringleaders of Anfa in the Twin Cities.
Well, Antifa, for those of you who don't know, Antifa started in Russia after the Germans attacked. It's an anti-Nazi anti-fascist movement, but it's really a communist organization, and they re-embodied it because you'd have to be a communist to want to reform a communist defense organization. Now, Antifa did some decent work outside of Moscow and Stalingrad, but guess what? That was 41, 42, 43.
Yeah. The American version of Antifa is very treacherous. In fact, they've gone by the Democrats. You know how the Democrats always accuse you of what they're doing?
Right.
Well, Antifa is the same thing. They're anti-fascist, that's what it stands for, but they are the fascists. When you see what they do, they are strict, pure fascists.
Well, they're violent. They don't allow freedom of speech.
They wear masks. They wear black. They're like the brown. Well, the first one was the brown shirts of the Nazi, and then it was the black shirts. They're like the black shirts of the Nazi era.
And our potential former vice presidential candidate son is a ringleader here in the United States of a violent organization that attacks anybody that happens to disagree with them. That is scary.
Or Trump supporters. Their big focus here was the Trump supporters. They attacked us at the March for Trump rally at the Capitol. They attacked us again at the May 11th Trump rally, which was called the 100 Days rally at the Capitol. And then there was a third rally that they were completely separated from us by the police finally on the third rally, so there were no attacks in that rally.
Now, they tasered your friend, they maced you, they broke people's ribs, they threw people downstairs. Yep. We're talking about, first degree assault issues.
Yeah. And we have videos of all this, and in the videos there's a Capitol Police are in the background standing down because they were told to stand down.
By who?
By the authorities of either the head of the Highway Patrol, who is the Highway Patrol are the law enforcement at the Capitol, and then also the St. Paul Police. There's kind of a dual role there. And so if it was either the mayor of the city of St. Paul or it was the governor, but somebody told them to stand down and let the Antifa attack us. And we've got that on record, and that's part of our lawsuit.
Probably Dayton. He depends on when he takes his medication.
Crazy mayor. It was before the current mayor. I can't remember his name. The mayor before this one.
Is there any way people can go support you, help out, do anything with your lawsuit?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We used to have a website.
Well, this is the first of our interviews. We'll get back and do another interview.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time, and thank you very much. And
sure.
Anything we can do to help get the story out. Now, you're currently suing what? St. Paul, the state of Minnesota. Who are you suing?
Yep. Which is very difficult to sue a government agency.
How about Tim Kaine or Tim Kaine's son?
We're suing all of the defendants, as well as the city of St. Paul and the state of Minnesota.
Remember, if you support democracy, you cannot support Antifa. They're a violent group that's trying to end the First Amendment rights. Thank you. You're watching MyPresidentTrump.us.
Thanks.